I'm going to take you through the benefits of building a mid-range app. Now, if you haven't seen the first video, it's okay. It's probably on this page. You can search for it. It's on YouTube or it's somewhere. But I'm going to take you through the benefits of building a mid-range app. In the previous video, I have explained the benefits of building a simple app, which is a business app. It's great for beauty salons, great for restaurants, great for a lot of small businesses. Now, mid-range app, you're probably talking about big, slightly larger business. When I'm talking about small business, I'm talking about, you know, maybe 1 to 4 people. Above that, you can look at it. Even the smaller businesses might be interested in the mid-range app, depending on how they are tracking things, and you know, if they've stock and stuff like that. You know, I know companies who have lots of stock coming in, and they need to keep track of that. But there might be only 2 people in the company, or 3 people in the company. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a larger company. But a lot of time, I think the mid-range apps are going to fit into larger companies a little bit better. Now, mid-range app, the benefits of it are, let me explain what a mid-range app is first, okay? So the simpler apps are beauty salons, where they can send out, you know, restaurants, blah, blah. They can send out their special offers to people. They can get location notifications and notifications popping up on the iPhone. Really great, really useful. Now, the mid-range apps are more of an application, because they'll be managing things like, for instance, it'll be a stock control application where you will have an application on your iPad or your iPhone, probably the iPad, which, you know, someone can be downstairs going through the stock. They can tick off stock as they go out. As stock goes out, they can add it into the database as it comes in, and they can also do stock control with the iPad. A lot more efficient, and it's going to save you a lot of money. It's a lot more efficient than doing it on paper or even doing it on the computer, because you can walk around with your iPad. It's going to save you a lot of money. If you have a stock control application, depending on how old it is, it possibly can be converted into one on the iPad. So the kind of applications we're talking about are stock control applications, rental applications. Like, for example, you know, I'm thinking about libraries. I'm also thinking about companies that rent out medical equipment, which is very common. That kind of thing. You know, rental applications where people really need to to keep control of what's going in, what's going out, what payments have been made. You know, someone can even make a payment through your website and it'll show up on your iPad. You know, because it's all, today these days we can get it all hooking in together if that's what you want. So that is stock control applications, rental applications, and it's those kind of applications that, you know, the mid-range applications that we'd be talking about here. Now, I want to talk about the benefits of getting one of these applications. Now, the benefit on some of them are just obvious, you know. The stock control is great. As I mentioned, they can walk around and they can, you know, they can tick off things as they go out and as they come in. And you can be sitting on your computer, or you can even have your iPhone. You can have your iPhone take a look at the application and see where your stock is, what's been paid for, what hasn't been paid for, and what's coming in, what's going out, and where you are. That's really, really useful. There's restaurants as well. Restaurants can have a application on the iPad, their own personal application where they take orders. And it can depend on most of your cash register systems. We can normally talk between them, so you know, you can take orders on the iPad. You can change your whole system, because I know the system that restaurants have, excellent system that's been built up over years and years. You know, you take the docket and you stick the docket on. But how much more useful would it be if you took your order on the iPad and it was just buttons? You just had to press buttons and it went straight through to the kitchen. So as soon as it's entered, it's in the kitchen already. The person doesn't even have to run in and tell the chef what they want. The chef knows what they want. So they and you know, the whole queuing system and all can be set up through the system on the iPad, which means that, you know, you're not kind of waiting for the next thing to come in. So these are all the kind of mid-range apps that you can build with the iPad, and the real benefits are it's just going to make things run more smoothly. The iPad and the iPhone are beautiful devices, and to walk around using an iPad and iPhone, it's very easy to do. I just have to mention as well that, you know, a lot of our clients are brilliant business people, and are not hugely technical. So they shy away from this kind of thing. You know, I go out to my clients and they say, Alan, don't tell me about it. I don't like technical stuff, and that's why they want me to look after a lot of things. But with the iPad, you'd be surprised, you know. It makes it so simple to use and so easy to use, even with the iPhone, that, you know, even these people who are not technical, great business people, not technical, don't want to deal with technical stuff, they might start using this stuff and go, oh, yeah, this is actually really useful. I'm glad we put it into this format instead of having it on the computer or, you know, Windows program, whatever it happens to be. It's a lot easier to use once you get it onto the iPad. So this has been Alan from Irish Web Solutions. I just want to bring you through the benefits of building an mid-range iPhone or iPad application. It's also Android. We can convert it into Android for you if you want. Obviously, it might be obvious from this video that I prefer the iPhone. I think it's great and very easy to use, but they're all the same. We can build it into an Android app as well, and it can also hook into your website. So your website will be, you know, the data from that's going into your website will also go through the iPad, and data that's going into your iPad will go through the website. So if you're upstairs sitting in front of the computer, you can see what's going on from what people are entering in their iPad. This has been Alan from Irish Web Solutions. Now what I want you to do is, if you're watching this on YouTube, take a look at the link below here and you will see a link to our website. Now I want you to go through to our website where you can sign up for our email, and on our email we'll send you more videos like this, more useful videos that just kind of on iPhones, iPad apps, also on web marketing. And you know, if your website's sitting there and you don't feel like you're getting enough business from as you should, there's great videos in that as well where we're going to tell you how to do it, or you could just do it. You can just do it for yourself, or you can just get us to do it as well, you know. But at least we can bring you through the process of what needs to be done. So great. This is Alan from Irish Web Solutions.